Vedas and Upanishads. The Vedas and Upanishads are ancient sacred texts that hold immense significance in Hinduism and have had a profound influence on Indian philosophy, spirituality, and culture. Here's an overview of both. The Vedas are a collection of the oldest religious texts in Hinduism, composed in ancient Sanskrit. There are four main Vedas: Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, and Atharvaveda. Each Veda consists of four parts: Samhitas, Brahmanas, Aranyakas, and Upanishads. The Vedas primarily focus on rituals, ceremonies, and hymns dedicated to various deities, such as Agni, Indra, and Varuna. They serve as a foundation for religious and spiritual practices in Hinduism, including rituals, chants, and ceremonies. The Upanishads are a group of philosophical texts that form the concluding part of the Vedic literature. There are more than 200 Upanishads, but 13 are considered the principal Upanishads. The word Upanishad means sitting near or sitting down beside, implying that these teachings were traditionally transmitted from a teacher to a student through close, personal instruction. Upanishads delve into profound metaphysical and philosophical subjects, such as the nature of reality, the self, and the relationship between them. They explore concepts like karma, reincarnation, and moksha. Upanishads are known for their emphasis on meditation, introspection, and the pursuit of spiritual knowledge. In summary, the Vedas are the foundational religious texts of Hinduism, primarily concerned with rituals and hymns, while the Upanishads are philosophical texts that explore the deeper spiritual and metaphysical aspects of existence. Together, they provide a comprehensive understanding of Hindu religious and philosophical thought. The Vedas are the oldest known literature of the world. Four Vedic Samhitas and their numerous recensions, along with their exegetic works, the Brahmana, together are designated as the Veda. Mantra and Brahmana together are designated as the Veda. Mantra here stands for the collections of hymns known as the Vedic Samhitas, and Brahmana for the voluminous exegetically works on the same. The Brahmana are clearly divided in two parts. The first is purely exegetically and ritualistic. The second, known as Aranyakas, is attached to each Brahmana in the form of an appendix and generally ends with its Upanishad. One of the reasons why the Upanishads are collectively known as Vedanta is their place at the end of the Vedic literature. This is also regarded as the chronological position of the Upanishads in the Vedic literature. Theoretically, every Upanishad should be connected with the Brahmana of some or other of the Vedic shakas. According to Patanjali, Rigveda had 21 sakas, the Yajurveda 100, Samaveda 1000, and the Atharvaveda had 9 sakas. Thus, in Patanjali's time, i.e. in 2nd century BC, as many as 1130 sakas of the 4 Vedic Samhitas were extant. Muktakopanishad accepts the no of sakas as 1180, and categorically states that each of sakas possesses an Upanishad of its own. In fact, each saka must have had its own Brahmana, Aranyakas, and Upanishad, but the number of extant Upanishads is only a little over 200. Of them, only 13 are accepted to be the genuine Vedic Upanishads. The rest of the extant Upanishads are comparatively recent sectarian works, although the 108 Upanishads enumerated in the Muktakopanishad have been foisted on some or other of the Vedic Samhitas. But the Muktaka tradition doesn't appear to be either ancient or authentic. According to it, the Mantrika Upanishad belongs to the Sukla Yajurveda and the Garbha Upanishad to the Krishna Yajurveda. But Ramanuj has quoted either of them Atharvaveda Upanishad. In fact, all the Upanishads, other than the 12 or 13 principal ones, are considered to belong to the Atharvaveda, although they have no real affinity with it. Shankaracharya, who probably flourished in the 18th century AD, wrote his commentary only on 10 Upanishads, namely Ayasa, Aitareya, Katha, Kinna, Chandogya, Taittiriya, Prasna, Mandukya, Mandaka, and Bhadranyaka. On Mandukya, or Karika by Gaudapada, the teacher of Sankara, has also come down to us. Sankara has an addition, quoted in his Brahmasutra Bhasya from 2 more Upanishads, e.g. the Kostaki, and the Svatasvatara. In addition to these 12, the Maitrayani Upanishad too is believed to be a lost Brahmana of the Maitrayani Samhita.